Today we have the Jazzwares Total Anime Katsuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia. I honestly forgot this was coming out, so let's get to the review. As you can see on the front of the box, you have the Jazzwares Total Anime logo with the My Hero Academia logo and a picture of Bakugo. On the side of the box, you have literally the exact same thing. On the back of the box, you get a render of the figure. This is currently the 7th figure in the line, and it shows Todoroki is next in the line. I don't know if I'm gonna get Todoroki, but we'll see. On the other side of the box, you get a 7 again, as well as the My Hero Academia logo and the Total Anime logo. Okay, let's get to the review.
You might want to be careful with him when you take him out of the packaging. Because when I took him out, the egg popped off.
No, but actually be careful, I really could have broke it. It is extremely easy to put back on though. Okay, so here he is in all his glory. This is his first costume, and the costume he mainly wears. The details are really nice, except for the face. Something about it's just a little off. It's not bad, but it's not the best either. I really like that they used metallic paint for his gauntlets though. I'm so happy it's not just a normal gray plastic. One notable thing about this figure, his hair and his spikes. They're all really squishy plastic. Well, not too squishy, but it's not exactly hard. It's just a bit flexy and rubbery, you know, but it's not too bad. I actually kind of like it, so that way I'm not pricking myself every 2 seconds. Articulation! At his head, you can get a full 360 rotation. He looks up this much and down that much. A word of caution, his hair falls off easily. He gets some pretty good tilt. He does have butterfly joints, but they don't really do much. Hinge at the shoulder raises up this high, with a bicep swivel and double jointed elbow. His gauntlets also swivel on their own, but limit the wrist swivel and hinge. He arcs forward this much and back that much, and he can go full 360 at the waist. He has drop down hips and double jointed knees. He can kick that high and the spread's really good. His ankle hinges and pivots, and I was gonna do it in stop motion, but he decided to be a bit. For accessories, he comes with a smiling head and a screaming head. 2 open hands and 2 closed fists. His left fist has a hole in, and the holes on the gauntlets are for the giant blast effects, while the one in the fist is for his little shot. He also has these 2 blast effects right out of the packaging. For some size comparisons, we have Total Anime Midoriya.
So Midoriya is actually supposed to be shorter than Bakugo, but I guess since this is a older Midoriya and this is a younger season 1 Bakugo, that's why he's a bit shorter. So my hope is that they'll go back and make Midoriya's first outfit, but I'm not sure. It'd be really cool to have Midoriya with his mask all torn up like this. Here we have the SHF Midoriya, and again, this is a bit of a younger Bakugo, so it doesn't really work. Here's the SHF Bakugo, who I really love. A lot of people have issues with it, but I think it's really good. Having these next to each other though, you can really see how yellow the Total Anime's hair is. Here's the amazing Yamaguchi Midoriya, and this isn't too bad, but you can obviously see the proportions are a little bit off between the two. Again, Midoriya is supposed to be shorter, and they're about the same height here. Here he is with the McFarlane and Anime Heroes All Might. Jazzwares? Please give us another All Might, please, I need it! These obviously don't look too bad together, but I need a new All Might! Here he is with the Anime Heroes Bakugo and Midoriya. Again, I hate this Bakugo. His legs won't pop back on, so get him out of here. But hey, look at this! Midoriya is actually shorter than him for once. This isn't actually too bad of a pairing, but I would like to see them go back and do his older suits. For another figure from this line, we have the Total Anime Chainsaw Man, and we also have the Mafex 185 Spider-Man. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Maximum Spider-Man and the Marvel Legends Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. For some other Spider-Man comparisons, we have the Marvel Legends new red and blue suit and the Sentinel Peter Parker, who's being a little sassy, and I'm not very sure why. Get it, I guess. For some other Marvel Legend comparisons, we have the Deadpool and Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine. Here he is next to the new Marvel Legends Miles Morales, the Jack-specific Sonic 3 movie Sonic and Shadow, and lastly the Spectacular Spider-Man, who I am sorry for hitting last time. I did not mean to do that. I love him. Overall, I think for 16 to 20 bucks, this figure is a steal. I seriously wouldn't recommend him enough to other fans of My Hero Academia or just Bakugo in general. His accessories are really good, and the articulation is amazing. Even if I do have a few issues like the quality control and his hair constantly falling off, it's a really good figure, and I could not recommend him enough. Because of the great quality, articulation, and accessories for only 20 to 16 bucks, I'd give the Total Anime Katsuki Bakugo
a 9 out of 10. If you liked this review, feel free to like and subscribe, and let me know what you think about this figure in the comments. Bye!